It was a warm afternoon in the green valley of Meadowridge, a peaceful countryside surrounded by rolling hills and whispering pine trees. Farmers were busy tending their crops, and children played near the riverbank. But not far from the village, in a small open field, chaos was about to unfold, chaos that would test the courage and compassion of an entire rescue team. A beautiful brown horse named Thunder, known across the valley for his strength and calm nature, was grazing quietly near a patch of wildflowers. The sun glistened on his shiny coat as he flicked his tail lazily to chase away flies. Everything seemed normal, until Thunder's curiosity led him too close to an old hollow tree at the edge of the forest. Inside that tree lived a massive swarm of wild bees. When Thunder accidentally brushed his flank against the hollow trunk, the vibration disturbed the bees' hive. Within seconds, a dark cloud of furious bees erupted from the hollow, buzzing violently in every direction. Thunder neighed in panic as the first sting struck his neck. In moments, hundreds of bees surrounded him, stinging relentlessly. The horse kicked and ran wildly, his eyes wide with fear. He galloped through the field, shaking his head and body in an attempt to escape the stinging swarm. But the more he ran, the more the bees followed, attracted by his movement and sweat. Nearby, a shepherd named Arif noticed the commotion. He could see the terrified horse charging across the field, covered in a buzzing storm of insects. Realizing something terrible was happening, Arif immediately called the local wildlife rescue team, who had experience dealing with animal emergencies. Within 15 minutes, a rescue truck arrived, carrying team leader Sarah, veterinarian Drive, Malik, and 3 field rescuers equipped with protective bee suits. As they approached the field, the loud hum of bees filled the air. "There's no time to lose," Sarah said firmly, scanning the area. "We'll have to calm the swarm before it's too late." Thunder was still running in circles, his movements slowing as exhaustion began to take over. His eyes were filled with pain. The bees clung to his mane and body like a moving blanket. Each sting made his breathing heavier. The rescue team quickly set up smoke canisters, a method used to calm bees by masking their alarm pheromones. 2 rescuers moved carefully toward the horse, their suits protecting them from stings. They released gentle clouds of smoke around Thunder while Sarah guided him with calm, steady words. "Easy, boy, it's okay, Thunder. We're here to help you." Her voice was soft but firm, carrying reassurance that somehow reached through the animal's fear. Gradually, the bees began to disperse, the smoke dulling their aggression. Some flew back toward the broken hive, while others drifted away into the forest. When most of the swarm had cleared, Drive, Malik rushed in with a tranquilizer syringe, carefully administering a mild sedative to calm the horse. Thunder trembled, his legs shaking, before slowly collapsing onto the grass. The rescuers quickly surrounded him, brushing off the remaining bees and inspecting his wounds. His body was covered in dozens of red, swollen marks. Multiple stings, mostly around the neck, face, and legs, Drive, Malik reported. "We need to treat him immediately or the venom could cause shock." They set up a mobile medical tent beside the field. Sarah fetched cool towels soaked in water while Drive, Malik injected antihistamines and anti-inflammatory medicine. They worked methodically, every motion filled with care. As the treatment continued, the villagers gathered at a distance, watching anxiously. Children who used to feed Thunder apples from their gardens now stood silently, their faces pale with worry. Hours passed, and the sun began to set, painting the valley in shades of orange and gold. Inside the tent, Thunder's breathing slowly became steady again. The swelling around his eyes and mouth began to reduce. Sarah gently wiped his forehead and whispered, "You're safe now, big guy. You fought well." By nightfall, Thunder was awake but weak. The rescue team decided to transport him to the Valley Animal Care Center for overnight observation. The villagers helped load him gently into the trailer, offering prayers and blessings as the truck drove away. At the clinic, Thunder was placed under constant supervision. Dr. Malik monitored his heart rate and hydration levels. Throughout the night, the team took turns checking on him. It was a long, tense wait, but by dawn, Thunder had begun to eat again. His eyes looked calmer, his spirit slowly returning. When Sarah entered the stable in the morning, Thunder raised his head weakly and gave a soft neigh, as if to thank her. A smile spread across her tired face. "You're a fighter, Thunder. You'll be running free again soon." 2 days later, the rescue team returned Thunder to his owner, Mr. Hader, who had been heartbroken since the incident. Tears welled in his eyes as he saw his beloved horse stepping out of the trailer, stronger and alive. "I thought I had lost him forever," he said, patting Thunder's neck gently. "You all gave me back my friend." Sarah replied with humility, "Every life is worth saving, whether it walks on 2 legs or 4. The villagers gathered once again, this time to celebrate Thunder's recovery. Children brought him apples, and the local farmers thanked the rescue team for their bravery. The once terrifying field was now quiet again, with bees peacefully returning to their hive, which had been relocated safely to a nearby forest by a beekeeping expert. From that day onward, Thunder became a symbol of courage and survival in Meadow Ridge. His story spread far and wide, inspiring people to show kindness to animals and respect the balance of nature. Whenever Sarah and her team passed through the valley, Thunder would recognize them instantly, neighing happily as if remembering his rescuers. And in that moment, everyone who witnessed it was reminded of one simple truth. True bravery isn't just about facing danger, it's about choosing compassion, even when the world buzzes with chaos.